Hello and welcome. I am the Gaming Trucker, and this is Colony Survival. Welcome back. Welcome back. So before we run off into the distance and check out those mountains over there, and hopefully we can find our way back. Before we do that, I wanted to place down a couple things. First off, we did unlock the bread in the last episode, but we never placed down the grindstone. So let's place that down now, here and here, and we'll go ahead and recruit to fill those jobs. Now that's going to produce the flower pots and straw. Okay, interesting. I didn't see that coming. Huh. What do we use straw for? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, they're going to produce those flower pots. Now, once they get those flower pots produced, if we go over to science, they're going to start making bread. That's going to require a pot of flour, firewood, and a pot of water. We already have the water. So yeah, as soon as we get those flower pots, away we go. And we're going to get bread and two empty pots out of that. So we get the pots back out of that. We don't lose the pots every time they craft. So that's very good. And then, yeah, so once we start getting bread, well, they're going to start creating these bread meals. Just requires bread and the berry meals, which we already have. If we look over here in our inventory in the stockpile, you can see we have 577 berry meals. So yeah, they're going to start consuming some of these berry meals. Now they are still creating the wheat porridge. I'm going to reduce that down to a more reasonable level because we're going to start. I want more of the wheat to go towards the bread and the well, there we go, bread meals right there. There's 3 of them. So yeah, I want that to be more bread than porridge of any kind. So let's take a look at who's making that porridge, shall we? Is it right here? Yes, it looks like you're the ones making the porridge. So primitive cook, let's go ahead and reduce that down to 1. Okay. And I'm going to limit that to, let's say, 50. I don't want them to create more than 50 wheat porridge. Good. And they can craft as many cooked meat as they can possibly manage to. So we got copper tools here. So I don't know if they can even use bronze tools. We've opened them up, so maybe they cannot use bronze tools. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I do want to limit that. Primitive cook is what we're looking for. There it is. Oh, we have 4 of those? Really? 1, 2. Must be over here. Yeah, 3 and 4. So I definitely want to reduce that in half. So, yeah, come back over here, manage jobs. Primitive cook, we're going to knock that down to 2 positions. Now we're going to have 2 people unemployed until we find more jobs for those guys. Not a problem, not a problem. Wait a minute. These guys don't have any more, whatchamacallits to work with. An animal carcass, so let's get some more animal carcass. We have 550 points. Okay, that's going to cost 25 points each time we click by 5. So there's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 animal carcass. That should get us going for a little bit longer. All right, we can go ahead and sell some more of this earthenware. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell 20. Nope, nope, don't do that. I don't want to risk going over our 1650 point limit. So I'm going to do it in increments that I can easily calculate in my head. So there we go. 1600. I would have been safe to sell a 25, but I felt better doing it that way. We can sell that linen. You know, we still have a bunch of linen being made, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that being stockpiled because I think it's going to be useful later down the road. All right. Yeah, so I did also increase the amount of scrolls of knowledge that they can create. It was at 50 before, I believe. And so I knocked that up, there it is, to 100 instead of 50. So they will keep crafting that up to 100 of those. And yeah, now that they have more leather and skin to work with, they will keep rolling on that. I also placed 5 more of these shelves over here. It's more than they needed. I think they only needed 4 to make 10 for each of these stations. But yeah, I figured I'd just put them all down. It wouldn't hurt anything. Now, we do have... Oh, those guys are reporting to duty. It's already getting dark. Wow, these days do go by so quickly. And I've said that already several times. I have 3 bronze tools. Okay. I do want to place down... There we go. Night crossbow guards. Because we do have... how many? 530... crossbow bolts. Now these guys are having absolutely no problem with keeping up, but yeah, I do want a crossbowman here, and maybe on each end we will replace somebody. Replace this last one, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take that one out and put this one in. We're going to do the same thing over here. I don't think it's even as far as how many people are on each side of the entrance. Let's see, what do we... Oh, I fixed this too. I don't know if any of you caught that. Right here, there was a 2-block drop. And I had left some open blocks for arranging things differently. So I filled that in, put this block here, so now they can easily... enter through the barracks out here to these job positions. Okay, crossbowman is doing his job already. Now he's probably going to be taking out anything in his line of sight, not just the highest. Yeah, he's going to take out anything in his line of sight. Right, that's both of these crossbowmen. They're the ones doing the shooting. Nothing is getting close enough. Nope, not you. It's going to be the other guy that's going to come over here. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there at 3, I think. Alright, everybody's... Let me get out of their way here. Nice. Okay. Okay, why are they not going after this guy right there? Hmm. Well, they're doing a good job. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'll leave it at that because we don't have a ton of crossbow bolts quite yet. I have 6 positions available. Now, perhaps I will go ahead and put one right here. Yes, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Come over here. Now, this does mean that we're going to be having one unemployed, or we need one more colonist to fill that position. That's what that means. So let's go ahead and do that now. Recruit to fill all jobs. There we go. All taken care of. Okay. Now... Wow, this guy's really making progress. I was looking back there to see where our next crossbowman was. He's coming, he's coming. Okay, these guys are doing an awesome job. I have no doubt that they will take care of business on their own. The only other thing I might want to do is increase our copper production. Maybe increase our furnaces by 1, maybe. Let's see, how many bolts are they making total here? Crossbow bolts 500. They're making 10 at a time. So yeah, we're doing great on crossbow bolts. 1,500 regular copper arrows. Not so great on copper arrows. But I think we'll be just fine. Just fine. Okay. So I did put down the grinders. I put down a few crossbowmen. And let me go ahead and put the rest of these positions back, because we're not going to need them where we're going. We are going to the mountains to place down our first outpost banner. I collected a few things: Merchant's Hub, Splitting Stump, Tinker's Tables, beds, crates, and of course some torches, although I haven't really been using any torches. Let me consume... How does that work? There we go. Consumed a meal and got my health back. Good. So put the rest of those back. I don't know what all I will need, so I am just going to go with what I have here. Torches, crates, beds, Tinker's Tables, Splitting Stumps, Merchant's Hub, and the Outpost. The rest we will have to deal with as we go. Do I want to take any... building blocks with me? I don't know that I do. How far away are those mountains anyway? Hello. They might be pretty far, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so this colony, we're not abandoning it by any means. I really need to get that tin going so that we can progress. So we have to make our way over here. Now I do wish we had the compass. Let me take a look here. The compass is way down here. We have to have, well, the astrolabe is the only thing we really need. And that requires 3 gold ingots. Huh. 100 colony points and 3 gold ingots. That's not difficult to get. It's made at Engineer's Bench. I don't think we have an Engineer's Bench, do we? But anyway, after that is the compass. Requires an astrolabe, so we would have to craft one. And then, 75 tablet of ancient wisdom. So we can't do that right now. So we just need to keep moving. We would need a bronze ingot, copper ingot, and 25 more tablets of ancient wisdom in order to craft the compass itself. Okay, so yeah, let's just get going, and hopefully I can find my way back. Because, yeah, I want to be able to find my way back. Now, yeah, that would be really dumb of me to just leave and not follow my own advice from the last episode, which was to leave myself landmarks. There is nothing to indicate my colony is right here. Unless you're standing on the tip top of one of these mounds, you would not see that there's a colony right here. So we need to bring some blocks with us to make some sort of a totem to indicate that, hey, the colony is right here. I didn't need to come all the way back over here. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, we're going to take that cobble, and can I get... Yes, I can get up there. Alright. Yeah. Let's put on top of this little hillock right over here. Or maybe... No, let's put it on top of this hill right over here. Because we should be able to see our colony from the top of this hill. Right? Right. Now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking. Maybe we can. Possibly. Going, going, going. Well, actually, there's one right there. So we went there, and I thought that was snow-capped, but that's just rock on the top of that. But right there is a snow-capped mountain. And it might be closer than these over here. Maybe. Possibly. Or not. Right, let's go ahead and put our pillar up. There we go. Keep going. I'm not even counting, but I can do simple subtraction. That should be sufficient. A torch. I don't know if, like, some other games, if you crouch, you won't fall off the block. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to put some torches up here, and hopefully that will be sufficient to be able to see from a distance. Excellent, excellent. So yeah, we're gonna keep going in the same direction, this way, and there is our beacon, our oh, I don't remember what they called them. Beacon is good enough. Our tower to indicate where we need to go. The beacon is lit. The beacon is lit. Can anybody think of what movie I was thinking of? Right. I'm getting a little bit dizzy myself. I hope you're not getting dizzy. Let's keep our eyes up, shall we? Okay, we are there pretty much. Interesting. I keep thinking I hear things. But yeah, I can see that pillar very, very well. So no chance of getting lost this time. Right, more snow-capped mountains in the distance. Very cool, very cool. Now I'm wondering, oh, look at the moon. Wow. Nice. Anyway, if I open my inventory with I, as you can see, I have no active colony, so we are definitely out of the range of the other one. I didn't really think we were still in the range of the other one. But, yeah. So we should be able to find tin. Somewhere around here. Now, I don't know how wide an area we can be able to find that tin. So let's just start. You know what? Let's give it a start down here, shall we? Right down here. Let's start digging in this way. Your inventory is full. New items may be discarded. Okay, thank you for letting me know. And that's fine. I don't really want the stone rubble anyhow. Now, this may not be deep enough. Hopefully it is, but anyway, we're gonna try anyhow. All right, we have our first dark stone, and that should be clay. And that should be what's it called? Copper. Yes, yes, it should be. All right, we're gonna keep going. And if the terrain is still rising on the surface as we go deeper, then we should encounter iron and hopefully tin before too long. But I really don't know how... sorry, I don't know. I can't see the surface, so I don't know when the elevation peaks and starts going back down again. So, is that iron or is that copper? That definitely does not look like the same. No, that is iron. Okay, so we did encounter the iron. I'm going to go ahead and keep going straight line here for a little bit. There's more iron. Okay. And I'm going to say that is tin right there. So, let me clear out a little bit more. And when we were over there by the zinc, right, there were 3 different ores at the iron level. Let's dig this out just a little bit around here and see if we can find 3 different ores here as well. That would be nice if we could find coal here as well. But I'm thinking it's not going to work out that way. I think the coal is going to be over there in the other biome with that mammoth tree on the other side. And that's fine. That's a completely fine. We'll just have to make the steel over there. I think that's... I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. So, yeah, I'm not encountering anything else besides the iron and what I'm assuming is tin. Give this a little more. Okay, it is daytime. You can hear the birds chirping. All right, so now we have to decide how we are going to work this colony. Are they going to be complete a complete dwarven colony living inside the mountain? Or does the tin extend well beyond the snowy peak of the mountain? So that's something we need to find out right now. Let's go back outside and let's drop down one of these sides of the mountain to a more appealing area. Now, I would like these colonies to be a little bit closer together. This outpost, you know. Look at that. Nice little river going through the valley. But this area is there isn't much flat terrain. So that's what I'm getting at. To build, we'd have to do a lot of digging or just restrict this colony to not doing much planting. Let's go down here into this valley and see if the tin extends. Oh, look at that over there. That might be a nice area right there. Let's see, can we get on top of this tree? Up. Yes, we can. What about that area right over there? I mean, yeah, it's still a ways away from the other colony, but it's not bad. Elevation's a bit high up off the water. All of these are, except that, like, that island area right there. So we just need to make our way down. Anywhere down and see if the tin is also at the base of this mountain, or if we have to be closer towards the peak of the mountain in order to get that the tin. Now the astrolabe should tell us if we are in, like, the Rocky Mountain, the snow-peaked mountain biome or not. That would be the advantage to getting that right now. But I think we established that we don't have the tablets in order to unlock that. So I'm thinking the grass is a good indicator of whether I'm still in that biome or not. See how the grass is much lighter over here than it is, like, down there, or even right there. But yeah, I think I will test this out here. I really don't want to put a colony right there, because if I do put an outpost there, and I want to expand it, I'm assuming we can expand it just like we can the colony. There's going to be a lot of water to deal with, and building the walls in the water is not very fun at times. But we can always use the pumps, water pumps, instead of having water sources, right? So maybe I just need to... I'll tell you what, I'm going to come up here. Right in here to the base, in between the hill and the snow-peaked mountain. Right here, and I'm going to dig down and see if we find the tin right here, as well as up on the mountain itself. Well, after some experimenting, I dug right there where my crosshairs are at. A little dark line right there. I dug down and went down to iron level. No tin. So I dug this direction, which is the direction of the mountain, for several blocks, and nothing. I actually encountered this valley here, so I came back out, came over here to where the mountain starts, and dug straight in, found until I hit the iron, and then followed it up diagonally. I went about, I don't know, 20 or 30 blocks inward, and still no tin with the iron. So yeah, you do really have to come up into the mountain, into the snowy area of the mountain, in order to find the tin. Now we can do some more experimenting with that at a later time, you know, finding the extent of how far out here the tin goes. Maybe we did right here. We dug straight in right here and we encountered the tin. So I guess what we should do is well, it's all dark. I was kind of expecting kind of an outline of where the good area would be. Interesting. So we can always bring soil over here if we need to farm over here. For now, I do have my light on. We need to make sure we get all the way in to here. So, alright, let me just go ahead and put the banner down right in here. Yep. Start a new colony. Start a new outpost. Okay, start a new outpost. Select main colony. Okay, select. Starting an outpost consumes an outpost banner from your inventory or stockpile. So, it looks like this will connect to that colony. If I press inventory, there you go. We have access to the main inventory. Okay. Now, the question is... the mob, the zombies, the monsters, are they going to start attacking here at this outpost at the same threat level? No. Okay, look at the top right corner of the screen. You'll see our threat level 0 of 240. Our main colony has a threat level of 240.1. I thought it was kind of higher than that. Anyway, and our outpost has a threat level of 0. So we can place down a crate anywhere we want, really, and start harvesting this tin. And I don't think we should have to worry about monsters at all over here. I really don't think we'll have to worry about it. Not until we grow this colony to a level that starts accruing threat level on its own. Now it is 7 o'clock at night. Yep. So we're going to find out right now if I'm right about that. Let's place this one right here. Okay. I might as well put this stuff back in my inventory here. Let's place down a couple of beds. Shall we? Right here. Okay, we have 3 beds. And nice. Okay. And then if we open the inventory, let's grab 2 miner jobs. Right here, there, and there. And that's going to start gathering what I'm assuming is tin. We're going to find out. Well, right now, actually. No, we're not going to find out right now because it's nighttime and they're going to go straight to bed. So, recruit to fill all jobs. There are 1 spare bed. You can recruit 148 more colonists. And we do have a threat level right off the bat. We have a threat level of 3.6. So you don't get any freebies. Okay. So, let's go to the stockpile. And we have such a low threat level, I think we can just get by with a couple of Night Slinger guards here. Yep. Do that. And let's open this up a little bit, because there's only one way for the zombies, for the monsters to get in. I'm gonna try to call them monsters and not zombies, because we don't actually know, do we? I don't know what the developers call them. Let's put it that way. Anyway, Night Slinger guards are gonna be posted here and here, and then they're gonna take food from the main stockpile. Let's go ahead and put down a couple more beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 guardsmen and 2 diggers. Now let's go ahead and grab the tool shop and the grocer. Right? Okay. Let's put these 2 right over here. Okay. Good. So they should be able to get the tools and food from there. And let's dig out the ceiling a little bit. Good. And we're not going to get any monsters tonight because I did not start placing anybody down until after the night cycle began, I believe. So right now we have a threat level of 3.6, but recruit to fill all jobs. There are 0 spare beds. That's fine. Our Night Slingers are going to get their food and then man their posts. Good job, guys. Good job. And now we have a threat level of 10.5. Okay. Let's go ahead and put another... Oh, we don't have any more digger positions, do we? No, we don't have any more miner jobs. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's a little ways over here. However, you know, that's just, there's nothing we can do about it. It's a ways over here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put down some torches. And I'll put some torches in here. Right there. Okay. That should be just fine. That looks like tin to me. Let's take a look here at our science. We go all the way down, and where was it? Where was the tin? Bronze Age, Bronze Age, Bronze Age. There we go. Yes, that is tin. Okay, very good. Very good. So if we open up our inventory here, yeah, I have a chest right there for them to deposit into. Hopefully those guys are building more miner jobs over at the main colony. Okay, and we can see from here how our ammunition is doing over there at the main colony. 490 of the crossbow bolts and 1170 of the main arrows. So very good, very good. Come on, make me some miner jobs, please. We can put several of these torches away. And yeah, it looks like they are crafting, or taking that tin as soon as it goes in there. Unless these guys just haven't... Looks like I cannot interact with those. Hmm. We still have one zinc sitting over there. What is this? Coal. Okay, yeah, because we gathered coal from the other place. 13 bronze ingots. 10 stone, 102 copper, and 3 bronze. Interesting. Now, it might just take these guys longer to mine the tin than it does the other resources, but it seems like they're moving a little bit slow to me. I kind of want to hang out over here until I see... There we go, minor jobs ×4. Let's take those, and I want to get this moving. So we are going to... You got up just to eat, huh? Okay. Oh, a recruit to fill jobs. Oh, we don't have any beds, do we? Oops. Yeah, let's go ahead and expand a little bit here. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, so I was only slightly surprised when we didn't see any tin over there on the outskirts of this mountain. It may really be that, you know, there is only tin under the snowy caps of these mountains. There's tin there. Good. Okay. Dig this out, and we'll see if there's any tin over here. There should be. I would be really surprised if there wasn't more tin over here. Copper, I mean iron. Well, just keep digging, I guess. Unless I see that is copper. Wow, the mountain must really drop off right there. So, if that's the case, I may need to dig down and see if there's see if it drops off right here as well. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that must be like a sheer cliff right here. No, I am not seeing any tin. I really would have expected to see tin by now if there was any over here. There's some there. But I believe the snow was on the back side though too, so what should we do here? I guess for now, what I'll do is just fill this in. Whoops. And I'm going to dig this out and move these beds over here. Okay. Now we should be able to fill that last digger job. Okay, 12.2. I don't know what kind of enemies we should expect here. I want more than 3 of these, though. I really do. Let's do a little bit of digging over here. What is that? Iron. Okay. Let's do a little bit of digging around our banner. See if we can find some more tin deposits. I mean, we have a deposit right there. Yeah, these guys are having no issue taking care of those. Okay, there's another tin deposit there. Yeah, I'm just doing this by hand on camera just so we can be here for the zombies coming in. We just want to make sure that our guys can handle that without any issues. I'm going to go ahead and take this down. And dig this out as well. Let's see just how much tin we can find in here. There's another one right there. Unfortunately, I think you have to place the miner job right on top of the deposit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They seem to be doing just fine, though. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, that was too close for comfort. So I'm thinking 2 more slingers and then a bowman. Or maybe just a bowman. Where Night Bow Guard. Put one there. Problem is he's still a little bit too close because the bowmen have a longer range, and we're going to end up using a lot of arrows on the lower end zombies. Watch, because this guy's going to come in range of the bowman first. See? So perhaps we should move the slingers closer. Science. For science. There we are. Archers. 18 block distance. And the slingers have what? I don't think we had to unlock that. I think it was unlocked automatically. So Tinker's workbench is where we'd have to look up how that one works. I'll leave it like that. I think that'll be just fine. I'm going to go ahead and put down a few more diggers here. Speaking of digging. But if I do that, I think I will need to definitely put down 2 more slingers here. Alright, yeah, what I'm going to do is 3 more diggers right here. 1, 2, 3 with a chest or crate right there, okay? And then we can come over here later, place down a couple more there, and another one there, another one there, you know. Lots and lots of tin here for them to harvest. But I definitely want to put down Night Slinger Guard, at least 2 more slingers. It's just frustrating because every one you put down increases the threat level, even the defenders. So the more defenders we put down, the higher the threat level, which means we're going to get even more monsters. So I'm thinking take these 2 away and start these guys there. There we go. And then recruit to fill all jobs. So we will have these 6 mining tin. And we'll have 8 defenders. Okay. Now, we don't have enough beds, is why it did not hire them. So we need 5 more beds. Let's go ahead and fill that in. Just for cosmetics, we'll go ahead and do this 1 apart, like that. And then we can do recruit to fill all jobs. Alright, so we have a threat level of 23.4. Hopefully these guys can handle the mobs without a problem. The monsters. Let me clear this out just a little bit more. And I'll put that back right there. Okay. Oh, I was stepping on the position. Give these guys a little bit of light over here. There you go. And a little bit of overhead clearance so they have plenty of room to swing those axes, you know, to really dig into that tin. Right. Okay. Very good. Very good. So six miners digging out that tin. Let's head back. Let's check out how we're doing here. 27 bronze, 2 tin there. So we're slowly, very slowly, we're getting the bronze. Very cool. All right, we can head back. So I'll meet you over there. Here we go, back at the main colony, and I'm having difficulty understanding the threat level. It seems to have added the threat from our outpost, and that to our current threat level, and put that in the brackets. I don't understand why, but okay. Anyway, we need to put in another cook station here. Let's get rid of these and these for now. Yeah, because they're not making those bread meals fast enough. So let's at least put one more in right here where I meant to put it in the first place, just didn't at the time. And recruit to fill job. There we go. Okay, dokie. And yeah, we're just kind of a waiting game at this point. I do need more points. Ooh, these guys are all done crafting the ammunition. Very, very cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. How are we doing on points? We have 1,600 points. 66 earthenware. Very cool. We could very easily purchase another outpost banner and start working on that zinc outpost in the next episode. What else? We could purchase more animal carcass. How are we doing on... Well, we have plenty of skin and parchment, so we're good there. We're good. I do want to increase the production rate of these tablets, though. So another scribe's desk over there, and another 5 scrolls shelf. At least. To increase that production. It looks like... Oh, look at this. We have 22 tin over here. 48 bronze. Okay, so they're not crafting it fast enough, basically. Well, because they do have to craft the copper as well. So perhaps we need to increase the number of smelters that we have. Put them right here, shall we? Smelter right there. 2. Yep, that's how many I wanted to put down. Put one there and another one there and a crate here. Good. And soon enough, we will start putting all of these jobs in more appropriate locations rather than just all hodgepodge right in the middle of our colony here. Perhaps we will move all of the smelters over to the outpost and maybe do all of the copper mining and smelting over there as well. That could be a thing. Could very well be a thing that we do. Kind of just meandering because I'm not sure what exactly I need to get done right at this second. We got the tin. We got the tin done. Yay! So we're mining tin. We're getting the bronze ingots. We're going to be turning that into bronze tools soon enough. Do we need bronze? I'm watching that guy way up there on the top of that hill come down. Do we need bronze ingots to unlock anything at this point? Engineer. No. Brass. No. Requires zinc. Okay, that requires gold. That requires bronze ingots. Okay. This does not increase our threat level. So let's go ahead and unlock this. It's only going to consume 3 scroll of knowledge. So yeah, that's safe to do right there. Ah, there's the Iron Age. Unlocking bricks. unlock the Iron Age. Okay. Okay. We're not quite there yet, though. Special Digger. That just requires colony points. And I don't know. Unlock digger areas for the construction worker. Oh, that's the regular digger. The Special Digger. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. All right, Sacred Point Storage, gold and bronze ingot. Okay, so we need to get a gold ingot and unlock the Sacred Point Storage before we start converting all of our bronze ingots into tools. Tablet of Ancient Wisdom, colony points. Okay, hemp is just linen. We could actually unlock that right now. And what's that going to do for us? It unlocks the hemp farmer. Okay, but what does that do for us? It unlocks paper, science chest, unlocks science chests, which are necessary to unlock advanced technology. Okay. And then dyeing. Interesting. All right. Chicken, tablets, colony points, and iron. Ooh, monster threat increased by 100. Yikes. Bricks, cobblestone, bricks. Tablet of Ancient Wisdom, and colony points. Does not require any bronze ingots there either. That unlocks wrought iron, iron tools, bloomery, kiln, advanced job block crafter, iron bloom. Okay, requires iron ore and charcoal, and unlocks charcoal. Very cool, very cool. Caltrops. Researcher, there we go. Science chest and dyeing. Okay. All right, so we do have one or two sciences that require bronze ingots. And I don't remember which ones they were already. That's how my brain goes, you know. This is just colony points. There's one right there, but we need a gold ingot for that. And that's it? Really? Gold. 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 One bronze ingot for the Sacred Point storage. And that's it. Nothing else requires bronze ingots. So I think we're safe to start converting into tools at this point. There's the glider. Nice. Threat banner. Unlocks a threat banner which will attract monsters. Interesting. Okay. It attracts the monsters from other outposts to the one it's placed in. Huh. Gunpowder. There it is. There's the gunpowder. Requires a science chest and the glass blower. Glass blower requires the researcher. So we're not too far away from gunpowder. Lanterns. What do the lanterns require? Researcher and the jeweler, brass and rope. The researcher, iron and paper. Okay. We're making good progress. And we're going to make even more in the next episode. But that is going to be it for this one. Colony. Recruit to fill all jobs. Those two need to be filled. I always find one more thing that needs to be done. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate any comments, tips, tricks, or suggestions are always welcome. If you have any criticisms, you know what? Feel free to leave those as well. Any input helps. Hopefully it's constructive criticism, though. Not just, hey, you suck. You know, I can figure that out myself. Thanks. But okay, I'm a little bit tired. Let's end the episode right there, shall we? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and until next time, bye-bye.